Hey Beatle people, how's everybody doing? I know it's been a little while since I've done a regular video like this. I'm still coming down from the amazing high that was Beatles on the Beach festival. Isn't it weird, when you go to a Beatles festival, whether it be, Beatle Fest, Abbey Road on the River, Beatles on the Beach, wherever you go, International Beatles Week in Liverpool, when you come back, you're just on such a high from, the music and the celebrities and hanging out with your Beatles family that you slowly just come down back to reality. That's kind of where I was last week. I was just nonstop watching Beatles documentaries. I actually started to flip through Tony Brownwell's book. Now that I have a authentic, fake Tony Brownwell Beatles autographs in my book, I decided maybe I should finally read it after having the book for 3-4 years. It's good so far. Learning a lot. Now that all that is over, I kind of realized I really have nothing else going on. So there's an idea I've been tossing around in my head for a while now. I want to say I've been toying with this for about a year. And since you all know I'm going to England in the fall, so I'm saving for this trip, so I'm really not going out and buying records like I want to be. Trust me, the struggle is so real right now. Every time I see something online or I go to a store, it's so hard to not purchase stuff. So this is an idea that I've been toying around with for quite some time, and I think it's finally time to maybe execute it. But I also wanted your feedback before I spent all my time and energy into this. So I always say that, I'm more of a Beatle expert rather than, the Beatles as individuals. Yeah, I know the important albums, I know the important solo singles, I'm up there. But when it comes to B-sides, deep tracks, there are a lot of albums that I actually haven't heard from the Beatles in their solo careers. So I wanted to get a master list of every Beatles solo album that was released after the breakup. I have to thank Marv, Beatle Vinyl 85, for sending me to this great website that had a complete master list of every Beatle release and solo release ever in chronological order. So I'm thinking that hopefully if I can keep up with this once a week, I will listen to the Beatles solo albums in the order in which they came out and review them. And hopefully I can do it once a week. I don't know when I'll be able to. Life is kind of crazy at the moment. But things, like I said, I'm not doing much collecting, so I need something to talk about. So I thought that this would be really cool because there's so many Beatles solo albums that I've never heard before. I have some now in my collection. If you guys have been following me for the last 2 years, you know that I've been picking them up. And there are some that I still have not listened to out of the ones that I bought. And I know I don't have everything, so you're probably like, well, how are you going to listen to everything if you don't have every single record? This is where I say, thank God for Spotify. I have a Spotify subscription. I can listen to any of the solo albums that I don't have on Spotify. But of course, if I have it, I'm going to put it over here on my turntable and listen to it the proper way. But then that leaves me with a couple of questions as to where I should really start. Do I go back before the Beatle breakup and listen to things like Wonderwall Music and Two Virgins? And guys, I really don't want to listen to Two Virgins. If I can avoid it, that'd be great. Do I just start maybe with All Things Must Pass after the Beatle breakup and just go from there? So these are things that I really want your input on. What would be a true list of the Beatles solo albums in order for me to review? Yeah, I really don't want to listen to any of the early John and Yoko experimental albums. If I can avoid it, I'd like to. So please, let me know what you think. Do you think this is a good idea? Do you think this is a waste of time? I mean, I should listen to all of these albums. I think, as a Beatles fan, this is the right direction for me to go in to finally delve all the way into the Beatles solo catalog and not just kind of. So please, let me know in the comments what you think. Where do you think I should start? Please tell me I don't have to listen to two virgins because I really don't want to. I'd also like to give a shout out to all of my new subscribers. I finally hit the 600 mark. It's fantastic. And it sucks now that I can't do any like live chats or anything like that because I don't have 1,000 subscribers. So share with your friends if you enjoy what I do. Tell others. That'd be cool. I miss the live chat environment. It sucks that I can't do it anymore. So if this is your first time stumbling upon my channel, subscribe. What are you waiting for? If this, seems like a good idea, I'll be putting out videos every week. One new Beatles solo album in chronological order every single week. So that would be pretty cool, right? Maybe? No? I don't know. You tell me. And until next time, as always, peace and love. See ya.